We have breaking news at this time. First Lady, former nude model, and possible mail-order bride, Melania Trump is furious with Donald Trump today as she blames her husband for her new documentary bombing. Prepare for some Slovenian profanity, everyone. This is the David Reddish Show. Welcome to the show, beautiful Occupy Democrats viewers. Before I get to this slap fight, please subscribe to our new David Reddish Show channel now. This weekend marks the 1-month anniversary of the new show, and we need to hit 200,000 subscribers as soon as possible. More if we can swing it. And if you are already subscribed, please help get the word out any way that you can. All right, let's get to our breaking story, shall we? There are days I feel bad for Melania Trump having to spend her life in the political spotlight. Not to mention, let Donald Trump use her as a mattress. Today, however, is not one of those days. As you may know, the new Amazon documentary Melania premieres tomorrow at the Kennedy Center, though already it's become a punchline. An early screening over the weekend had a disastrous response, and yesterday, news broke that the director, noted sexual predator and homophobe Brett Ratner, was abusive and obnoxious to the crew of that film. Nevertheless, Melania Trump continues to promote the film, putting on a brave, Botoxed face as she does. Of course, even she can't escape the current turmoil in the country. Check out how her Fox News interview kicked off yesterday.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm excited about the movie. I hope to go see it this weekend. But first, let's talk about some of the news that's happening around our country. And let's start with what's happening in Minnesota. There are these protests, there are these shootings. The world is divided. There's pressure on both sides. You have talked a lot about coming together and being respectful. And your husband yesterday had a way to maybe bring some calmness to that area, contacting the governor, contacting the mayor, hopefully working together. What is your message for America about unifying both sides?
We need to unify. I'm calling for unity. I know my husband, the president, had a great call yesterday with the governor and the mayor, and they're working together to make it peaceful and without riots. I'm against the violence, so if we protest in peace. And we need to unify in these times.
Mm-hmm. Think that's embarrassing? Stick around. The sequel to Melania might just be a divorce documentary. And how many of us would watch that? But I digress. It's no big secret that Melania Trump is very uncomfortable with her duties as First Lady, and to the fact that she has to face questions about her husband's policies, including those that are violating civil rights and killing Americans. The fact that she has to address these questions about Donald isn't exactly what she wants to talk about. And now it just got even worse. Speaking on the Daily Beast podcast last night, Trump biographer Michael Wolff spilled some major revelations about how Melania Trump is furious that her new, very expensive documentary is expected to tank critically and commercially. Take a look.
And remember, and this is a kind of timeline here. The shooting of Alex Prete that's Saturday morning. Saturday evening is the screening of Melania, the movie.
The black tie screening.
Yes. So during this period, the president, Donald Trump, begins to shift in his view of this. He begins to wobble. And remember, again, this is the First Lady's week. Thursday, the Kennedy Center premiere of Melania, the movie, now being hopelessly overshadowed. So the president is not, as we've said so many times before, moved by normal political considerations, but he is moved by a pissed off wife.
Adding insult to injury, subsequent to the clip you just saw, box office analysts now predict the film, which cost a whopping $75 million, predict it will be lucky to crack just $1 million at the box office, making Melania's movie, much like her husband's administration, a flop of historic, outrageous, and embarrassing proportions. As it becomes more and more likely that key administration officials, including Kristi Noem, Susie Wiles, and Corey Lewandowski, will soon leave their roles in the White House, maybe Melania Trump will join them? Like I say, that's a documentary I would watch. You could call it Sleeping with the Enemy. This is The David Reddish Show.